Apple's latest iPhone 11 series are super popular, but are you making the most out of them? iOS 13 has a bunch of new features and options, and in this video we dive deeper to show some hidden or at least not so evident tricks that we find particularly useful. Let's jump right into it with dark mode, which is the big new thing in iOS 13, and it's great. Enabling it is easy. Either go to your control center and long press the brightness slider, then hit the leftmost button, or go to settings, then display and brightness, then select your appearance. Our advice, leave it at the automatic setting. This way the phone will remain in regular light mode during the day and in dark mode during the night, which is really the way things should be. One of the major gripes anyone has with writing long paragraphs of text on a phone is going back to make minor corrections. That tiny cursor is usually such a nuisance to control, especially if you need to mark text, copy-paste, just correct a single letter in a word. On an iPhone, you can have precise control over the cursor when you press and hold on the space bar in the keyboard. This turns it into a touch bar of sorts and gives you very fine control. However, you can now also just grab the text cursor with your finger and move it anywhere in a single motion, which feels much more fluid, intuitive and convenient. Just grab it and swipe it around text. No snapping to awkward locations, no getting stuck in weird places. It works the same way for text selections too. You just grab the selector handle on either side of your chosen word and drag it. Easy as pie. Android has supported swipe typing forever actually, but iOS was pretty late to the party. With iOS 13 you can now swipe to type. The feature is enabled by default, but if you find it unnecessary you can turn it off. To do that, go into settings, then general, then keyboard. Find the slide to type toggle near the bottom and flick it to on or off depending on your preference. And did you know you could take a screenshot of the full length of a web page and not just the part that you see on the screen? To take such a screenshot you need to be in Safari. First take a screenshot by pressing the power and volume up buttons together until the screen flashes, then tap on the little screenshot preview in the bottom left. Next up, in the advanced screenshot editor, you'll see the screen and full page buttons near the top bar. Tap on that full page button to get a screen grab of that entire web page. One thing to have in mind is that expanded screenshots are saved in the PDF file format and you can find them in the Files app later on. A neat little trick in Safari allows the browser to automatically close your tabs after a certain amount of time. To do that, head to Settings, then scroll all the way down to Safari and select the Close Tabs menu. You can substitute the default manual setting by choosing to automatically close tabs in 1 day, 1 week, and even 1 month. It's kind of handy. Unknown robocallers can be super annoying, and iOS 13 allows you to actually silence such calls easily. How do you do that? Head into Settings, then find the Phone menu and flip the Silence Unknown Caller switch. All set. Next up, how do you edit photos? Oh, forget all those third-party photo editors. They may be nice, but the stock Photos app is now great too. It has gained an improved and much better user interface that puts all the essential editing options at your fingertips. Try out the Brilliance option, for example, which brightens shadows, lowers highlights, and tunes up the contrast ever so slightly to make your image really pop. The best thing? The Photos app now supports video editing by default. It's only good for basic edits as of now, but it's something. And did you know that you could also record your screen video on an iPhone? This is something I use all the time to grab snippets of YouTube video tutorials, and you can use it too. To enable the feature, go into Settings, then Control Center, then customize it by adding the screen recording feature. You will now see a new icon with 2 circles in the Control Center. Tap it and the recording will start in 3 seconds. Once you're done, simply open the Control Center again and tap the same icon to stop the recording. It will be all saved in the Photos app and you can easily trim it right there too. Another cool video tip is that you can now change the video resolution right in the camera app. When in video recording mode, you now have 2 buttons that you can tap to independently change the resolution and also the frame rate. Next up, the Shortcuts app is a masterpiece, and the new customizable automation tab is more than excellent. You can now create your own personal automation scenarios with your set of custom actions that rely on geofencing and meeting other customizable criteria. Not only do these run on your iPhone, but they could also apply to your smart home appliances. You can have shortcuts automatically play random music tracks for you easily in the morning, so to help you wake up, or when you connect to your car's Bluetooth. Turn off all the lights in your house after you're off for work. Your imagination is really the limit here. With the official death of 3D Touch in the iPhone 11 series, Apple sort of changed the way you delete apps. On the iPhone 11 series, you just press and hold on an app's icon until you feel a slight vibration and see the new contextual menu pop up. Just hit the delete app button and you're golden. Next up, the Refresh Notes app has a great new feature that you might have already forgotten about. It allows you to share notes with your friends. You can either allow them to just view the note or even edit it as they desire. That's a great feature that might come in handy in certain situations. And these are all of our iOS 13 specific tips and tricks for now. Did you learn something new today? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this, and I will see you in the next one.